Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Al Stock Trades. Hope everyone's doing well. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about what's going on and kind of the moves I've made today. Again, disclaimer, I am a long-term holder. Again, nothing I say here is financial advice. Take it as a grain of salt. I'm not a financial advisor, okay? So, obviously I have my large stockpile of Clover. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. That's long-term. Right? That's like 5 years, 10 years, depending if it hits my intrinsic value, right? But I am doing some FU money to essentially be able to take advantage of this volatility that we're experiencing with Clover. We're going to talk a little bit about that, right? So as you can see, this is on the 1 hour chart. You can see the 200-day moving average. Like I said, we're going to respect this bounce here, which we did, and it was respected. And now we're oscillating. And now the goal is we may hit around $1.80. We'll see. But overall, Clover went up really well today. We went up around 3 to a little bit 4 or 5%, given that it was a little higher on the intraday, and then we went ahead and lost it. So if you don't recall, yesterday I made a video and I said, we just crossed the $1.78. Again, I went in and put a swing trade at $1.68. And I said, hey, we just crossed that 178. You can see here, this is all part of our Stock terminal, which you can get access to using the link down below. And I said, this will allow us a pathway to $1.91. If not today, then potentially this week. And this was basically yesterday, right? And then what ended up happening was we were able to meet that $1.91 resistance line. So I went ahead and I posted today in the morning. I said another nice swing trade from $1.68. I don't know if we have enough gas in the tank to pass that $1.91 resistance because I was looking at the overall futures and they weren't really that strong. We may retest 178 or near the 180 range for another swing trade. Remember, it's not financial advice. I'm just having some fun with some FU money, right? And then, so I was watching this a part of our stock terminal, and I was like, okay, well, this is pretty good. We're, went ahead and first off, the first swing trade was from this region to here, and then we made another swing trade from here to here, and we made another swing trade from here to here. And the goal now is to make another swing trade from here to there. And if you don't recall, and someone basically pointed this out, it's very important to actually look at. You can see it on the hour chart. But you can see there's a nice little W pattern here. And whenever you get these W patterns, you get a nice breakout, right? So we're setting ourselves up for a breakout. So it was probably foolish to close off the swing trade position, but I just wanted to kind of get out of it for a little bit. Again, a swing trade, right? Because overall, there's a high probability that Iran may actually do and conduct a strike on Israel. I think anywhere until this weekend or Sunday or Monday, right? Because the market's open on Monday, right? It's kind of they calculate that, right? I think last Monday was kind of crazy with the yen trade. There's a lot going on. So I think that, the yen carryover trade there. So I think right now there is a high probability. Likewise, one of our stock terminal members, our Mastering Stock Market Lifetime Access members, I think Bundle, went ahead, and his family, his wife is currently in Jordan. So hopefully, she's safe and everything. But it's funny because my significant other's family's from Jordan, and I think that's really freaking cool, right? So what he's basically telling me from inside on the ground perspective is that they're closing off the airspace, especially more aberrantly now, probably in anticipation of some inside channels within the Middle East, that we may get a strike, sadly, right? So I think that might trigger some volatility in the market. As I know, the VIX went ahead and spiked low. It went ahead and spiked earlier today, and it went ahead and dropped, which is indicative that we are going to get some really great returns after, given all the times you can analyze other spikes. And if you look at so it's very what do I say? There's a probability we may get another spike. The market's pretty reactive now, which is great because you can trade off of that, and it's very nice to trade Clover because I already know, like, it's a long-term hold, but let's say might as well, take a let's say 13% move. Today was a 13% move. I think was an 8%, 10% move. No, not a 30. What am I saying? Take this move here that hold on right here. This was a 13, 14% move, and take advantage of that. And if you do that like 4 or 5 times, then imagine 14 times, let's say 5 times, that's a 70% gain. Then you basically multiply it by long-term capital gains tax because you got to pay taxes on those things. But you see how you can squeeze the chart movement. And again, there's a lot of dumb money out there, and dumb money doesn't have access to this type of information. We're getting access to shorts. We're getting access to these support and resistance lines where I don't have to basically map it out. The stock terminal does it for me, right? It maps it out all for me. So I could just basically focus on, without any emotion, focus on the trade. And then I'm selling it. I'm essentially making money off of dumb money, right? I'm making, because majority of the majority of shareholders in Clover are retail investors, and not all retail investors watch this channel. So there's a lot of retail investors out there that, when in our stock terminal group, we could take advantage of, sadly, because we can make money off of them because they're emotional and they should know better. But that's their fault, right? I mean, it's not my problem, right? I'm trying to make money, right? So, we do see that kind of that W pattern, and one of our subscribers mentioned that, and I really appreciate you for doing that. So we talked about kind of the what we're seeing, and then because yesterday we said it, we passed the 178 from the 168, and now we're looking for the 190. Okay, well the 190 was meant today, and because it was meant today, we were able to have a nice swing trade, right? So you could see kind of the stock terminal aiding in our way, right? I just buy those dips, not swinging anymore. Yeah, so I mean, you could definitely do that. The thing is, I've purchased to a point where it's more than 30% of my portfolio. I could go more. So I mean, I'm just happy. I'm just happy with what I have. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, but that's, again, everyone has their appetite. Now, again, if it drops below 140, then okay, then we're gonna go ahead and talk. But right now, I'm having fun with this, right? Right. So it's just a little, it's just quick cash, easy cash, right? So there's that. We talked about that. Again, here for people that are interested, there's our SAS coupon code down below, $1,000 off. So we do believe that could be a strike this weekend, and this could send the VIX up, which then could get Clover down to its 178 resistance level. If not, it could even go even lower. And depending on that, we can enter another swing trade and have fun with that. Because I mean, think about it. We're essentially, I mean, this is what traders love, right? It's these oscillations, right? You have oscillation here, 30% gain, oscillation here. That's not, I don't really trade those. I trade something like this, right? 20% gain, which is our first one that we had fun with. Then we had another 12% gain. And then we have another 11 to 12% gain. There was 13%. So you could see kind of, we love this. And I'm hopeful we go in and write a couple of these out. And there's going to be a lot of them, and we'll use our stock terminal to engage, right? And again, not financial advice, it's just what I'm doing, right? And then we'll go in here. Let me see what's it. Let me just read this real quick. I just saw this right now. How do you think the free money trade is? They didn't care trade. All the markets started well. Be interested to hear it started pretty well. It all stopped trading anybody else. You can see it from someone so it makes me think it wasn't the United States. I'm going to done one day. Watch the other podcast. You aren't familiar with the unwinding this trade. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I don't believe the recession odds grow. They're trying to protect themselves, but Chamath was calling for a recession. I don't think it's a 1 and 0. I don't think we're in a recession right now, and I think Chamath is not right. So I disagree. But we'll see what he says. I haven't seen the video yet, but last week it was talking about some recession stuff. So I don't agree with him there. Oh boy, where's I going to say? I mean, one of you got. Oh no, this is in the executive chat. Let's go to Clover chat. Sorry, let's go back to the Clove chat. Yeah, here it is. So again, this is part of our stock terminal, right? This is our trade master stock terminal here. And you can see right now, beautifully done, the short increase. And I think this is where this guy messaged and said, oh, we're going to short you to oblivion. Freaking weirdo, right? And then now the short volume has gone down. So we'll see if it's going to rise back up. on Monday, given the short-term volatility potentially of Iran with Jordan closing its airspace, which we know of because we have students from all over the country and all over the United States and all over the world. And we have people from China, Russia, and then in this particular case, this significant other's person is in Jordan right now. And we have kind of boots on the ground to kind of give us and that's the beautiful part about our stock terminal. We have individuals that have MBAs and X, Y, and Z's, and we're getting a beautiful collective form of knowledge and different experiences. And together, we're creating a very, very close knit community. I'm very proud of it. Right. So, let's go ahead and let's quickly stocks up. Literally, November 6th will be out of the world. I just buy those dips, not swing anymore. And the beautiful part about speaking in November. One of my cash secured puts just decreased in terms of going to one penny per contract, which essentially is 99% rate of return. So I pretty much made the contract. So what I'm going to do is so when you sell when you sell a cash secured put, you can buy that cash secured put to close it to unwind the collateral, right? And the beautiful part is, if you, let's say, make 10,000 on a cash secured put, but yet now you want to close it, instead of waiting until November to close it because time is money, because the, cash secured put dropped in value from 16 cents per contract to a penny per contract. I can tell that person or whatever I'm going to give an example is that, I know, you lost $10,000, but I'll give you back, $300, $500 back. What I can do is I can buy that contract back, release my collateral, and then I can have more collateral to swing trade and make money off of and not have to wait till November. So again, if that doesn't make sense to you, this will all be discussed. This will all be discussed and taught from an educational perspective, not from a financial advice perspective, but it will all be taught from the third phase of the Mastering Stock Market course, which is why we have this very good sale, because it is going to go up to $5,000 in value soon. And the reason being is that we're going to show essentially how to make $50,000 to $300,000 a month, right? Which is insane, right? And that's the beautiful, powerful value of what so you can essentially do when you understand intrinsic value, technical analysis, and options. Not so much buying options. The only options I buy are the ones that I sell, if that makes sense. Okay. So that all makes sense later on. Okay. 300 plus call contract for November. I love how good the chart looking, how promising. Hell yeah. What are the chances we get CVS or, honestly, there could be up there. It could be up there. Howdy. There's, by the way, another stock that I really like. It's one of the Wall Street's darling, Lululemon. It's recently dropped in value, like by a lot, 53%. Now, I don't know how much of this is because of intrinsic value has changed, or it's just because kind of Wall Street or something. So I need to kind of figure it out. I haven't done I just looked at the price. I don't know why. I don't know why it's dropped this much. But just kind of do a quick, let's just kind of just do a quick little analysis here, just very quickly. Open up the help menu here, and let's do a quick automatic intrinsic value calculation. Let's see what we get here. So we get an intrinsic value of $414 with the stock price of $240. Let's do another intrinsic value. We get a equity value per share of $333. Let's do the last intrinsic value here. And then we can go here and we get an equity value of $417. So it's pointing out to be undervalued. But again, we have to, I like to do it. I like to corroborate with the mastering intrinsic value calculation because I think that's the most accurate in my humblest opinion. Again, not financial advice. We'll look at the price target consensus for Lululemon, and we could see that the price target low is 240, median is 420, and the high is 550. And we can see right now it's trading at around the lower end of the what analysts are expected to say. Again, let's go ahead and open up the help menu again for the proprietary brain machine technology. Look at price targets, and let's take a look at price target summaries for Lululemon. Let's see what's going on here real quick, and we could see. Actually, what I want to do is I want this one. Let's see kind of what's going on. The most recent one here was price target at 286, price when posted 240. So this guy dropped their values. It's from Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs downgraded price when posted 247, but this person here on July 25th of 2024 said it's 310. So there's an upside here. So again, there could be opportunity for Lululemon. I would have to take a look at it more deeper and look at the financials real quick to see why it's gone down, which again, our brain machine can do. It's just, this is not the right video for it. I think they said Lulu. Oh, not Lulu. Oh, my bad. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Hello. I think he knows Lulu is one he seems to have been watching, so he's shared opinion. Oh, yeah. So let me take a look at LUMN. Ooh, very good. Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of, I think one of our subscribers, I believe it was you, but also some other person was talking about this, and I believe they were in our stock terminal. They talked about it. Just out of curiosity, I'm just gonna see very quickly here the Wall Street command, and I want to see kind of the financials real quick of this company to see why it went up. Now again, we probably have to look at it for a quarter because maybe it hasn't been updated, but you can see this is an old company. Holy moly! So let's look at free cash flow real quick. So free cash flow recently, interesting, has been negative, but revenue. Oh my God, revenue has just been going crazy. Am I reading this correctly? It's pretty high up there, man. It's 14. It's been gone down to 19 billion, but very good. I don't know a lot about them. I don't know a lot about them. So I need to look into it, right? Yeah. So if you're not part of our group, come in our group and do the due diligence, do the price targets and everything. It'll be nice to basically see. Again, that's the beautiful part. That's the community I'm trying to create, right? Everyone's coming together, bringing their expertise in, and it's what it's about, right? Did Jason City? Did Jason from City give his price target for what? Lulu? I don't know. You would have to check. I don't know. I mean, I got this guy from Citigroup. You said Citigroup. I got Paul. So I don't know. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Again, take advantage of our deal here. We want to see this community grow. Again, this is lifetime. You have lifetime access to financial data, right? You're in this for lifetime, right? And this is not like this is a full end deal, right? I want people that come in here. We have people that bought from the beginning of beta access usage members that are still using the product. That makes me very proud. I like that, right? Let's see here. About to join. I'm recently, but so into club. I completely understand. Listen, we're not going anywhere. We're going to be here, right? We're not going anywhere. So take your time on it. And, and then for all the folks that are military, message me about your military status, and I'll take good care of you. Because I want everyone to win here, right? I want to make a community, especially military. Again, if you're not military, it's okay. I love you too, but I just want to help people that risk their lives for what, less than $100,000 for the freedom that we have to trade one of the greatest freaking stock market exchanges in the world. But yeah, no, you can take your time, and the point is, it's a long-term game here. Creating a community of folks that not only we come together and use this data. But there's going to be some people on here I'm going to invite to my wedding, right? There's obviously I can't invite everybody. There's limited seats, but I want to create a community here, right? And imagine going to golf course every year to talk about the market and just kind of what we think, what the market's going. So it's just very powerful to have that. But I was just at the gym, working out, and I was in the hot tub, and some guy, real estate guy, was saying, "Oh, I don't think the Feds is going to cut rates in September." Literally the most stubborn person I've ever talked to doesn't believe. I'm like, okay, fine then. Come back to me in September and you'll see, right? Just people are just very stubborn, and it's very hard to find like-minded people to talk stocks, and it sucks. You know what I mean? But again, it is what it is, right? Al is the only YouTuber putting up good information. Literally non-hopium type. No. I mean, that's the thing. It's all data, and I think my academic experience for doing that, I like to rank it to data, and everything I say, I try to attach it to data, right? Yes, we know that Iran could strike, but the VIX is low, right? So I would say I would be more scared of the VIX spiked up. But again, VIX spikes up early in the morning, right? That's how VIX works. So, it's all about trying to be data driven, right? So, yeah, very excited to have you join. He's a Clover Health analyst, Jason. Oh, yes. I have to double check. Yeah. Put it in the stock terminal to check it out, right? This is not a stock you swing trade. Any seasoned investor and trader knows that. Well, of course, Sony, I'm not seasoned, right? I've only been in 13 years, right? I'm not seasoned at all, right? Again, I already have my long-term pile, and I've made 35% in 1 week, right? So I'm having a great time, right? But obviously I'm not seasoned, right? I was just born yesterday. Come on, man. All right, so were rate cuts mentioned? No, I don't. Oh yeah, I mean, I spoke to the guy, and I'm talking about the real estate guy at the gym. Yeah, I was telling him, and he doesn't believe it. But again, he's quoting Jerome Powell from a year ago. I'm like, come on, are you kidding me? A year ago, the market changes within a minute. Strong to September, but naysayers won't break. Oh, of course. Ego is such a, and that's the problem. And again, you can make money off of people's ego, right? Are you getting married in Jordan? I would love to, given it's so beautiful. But the problem is, given my line of work, I'm probably gonna only have 2 days off, maybe a week. Not enough time, because my ass needs to be in the operating room serving patients. So I might end up being in California, to be honest with you, or Arizona, those 2 states. I mean, heck, I would really want to do it in Cancun because the dollar bill goes farther there, and also the dresses in Middle East are freaking beautiful. It's a shame. I may have like a little reunion party, kind of like like when people do like renew their wedding vows. I might do that. At what price are you planning to start selling covered calls? Yeah, I think 5 is too. Yeah, I'm not. So cash secured puts I'm messing with. Swing trading is good. I'm not touching my huge stockpile until it's $25 plus or 15. It depends what the intrinsic values are. I need to know what Clover's SaaS shared revenue is going to look like, as well as its return to growth phase. Yeah, but I'm not doing no covered calls. Again, not financial advice. It's just what I'm doing. I'm too scared. I don't want it to jump up, and then all my hard work of holding through all this pain and buying the dip gets, I give someone else that reward. Screw that, right? So there is it, guys. I have it for you there, and let's see what happens with Iran. Let's see what's going on, and hopefully, hopefully they don't strike, but it seems like they are. So I'm just kind of sick and tired of this whole back and forth. I want the Middle East to be prosperous. I want to go to Israel without having to worry about a rocket over my head. I also want to go travel to Jordan. I mean, heck, man, I even want to go to Iraq, right? They got some bomb food there. The kebabs there in Iraq? Hold on for a sec. I don't know any of these places, but I just want to give you an example. I think this is in Iraq. Just so we can, America, we're all about trying to, close our like, oh, I would never travel there, but like just take a moment and just kind of think for a sec, and just kind of like look at foods beyond your culture. I mean, holy freaking shit, guys! Look at this. Look at this. I want this, man. As an American, I want to go to these places. I mean, look how beautiful this place looks. Don't you want to go take a quick flight, 2 weeks, a week and a half, go to Middle East, go see the culture, eat this bomb freaking food, shove this whole kebab down my freaking throat? I know I said that, and I'll say it again. I love kebabs, right? Lebanese food is better. Dude, I'll freaking go to bed. It sucks. I can't because of freaking Hezbollah, right? I love, oh my God. And the Lebanese woman, I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to get in trouble by my significant other. Lebanese women are the most cutest woman out of all the Middle East, I think. And I think second is Iraq, right? But Lebanese women are like freaking models, dude. Their wedding dresses, I'm looking at their wedding dresses. That's why I know. Their wedding dresses are beautiful. I mean, just look at this beautiful Arabic woman here, right? Anyway, forget the woman. Just like let's focus on like screw the woman. Let's focus on the food here, right? The food's where it's at. Oh my god, and the tea. This is what I want, man. And then to see people attack like that. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, look at that tabbouleh, man. Oh, you got the hookah. I don't like these charcoals though. You got the coconut. You need the coconut ones. That's some cheap ass charcoal. I don't advocate smoking. But, oh my god, guys, look. Oh my god, you got some nice fish. Oh, they got the tandoor. Oh Lord. Oh, you see, that's what I'm saying, guys. That's what I'm saying, man. It's just being able to enjoy the foods of the world without having to worry about getting killed. Hopefully, one day Middle East will see its peace. Ooh, look at this one. Oh shit! You see that right there? That's called samag. That's like dried pomegranate. Oh fuck, man! That's some bomb food, guys. Ah, it's a shame. One day we will be able to enjoy. One day, it's if not my lifetime, hopefully our children's. To enjoy this beautiful culture. It is what it is. Israel's so beautiful. Yeah, and the Israeli food is freaking bomb too. You know what I mean? They got the feta. Holy shit, man! And, the food there, Middle Eastern food there is really great. What can we do? You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? It sucks. You know what I mean? And if you ask Israeli, they'll say, this is the way we live. This is how we live every day. And it's a shame. It's a shame we got to live like this. Have you covered 14 million shares and company? Yes. It's in our, I believe, stock terminal. We're kind of slowly breaking it down. I dated a Lebanese girl. They get dressed up for everything. Man, you tell a Lebanese girl to freaking go shopping, she'll dress up like she's going to a wedding. Another banger. Hey, I love you, Patrick. Could you check the city analyst? Yeah, let's take a check here. Help menu. Price target. Clover Health. Here's a city group. Lowers 80. Oh, this was 2022 though. Hasn't updated. I mean, we got Richard to 250. So they haven't updated it yet. And we could kind of also look at the price target consensus of Clover. I don't know if that's been updated yet. So yeah, the highest 250, target lows 180, consensus 215. So we're definitely going to pop over that $2 for sure. Oh my God, some mug. Yes. I can't find it either. Weird how he didn't submit one. Yeah, I mean, I think they're thinking, or maybe they're like, I forget. Is he a good guy? I don't know, because usually analysts can be kind of stupid sometimes. But yeah, guys, enjoy the video here, and for folks that are interested, join our platform. I don't know what you're waiting for. We're trying to build a freaking community, and that's what it's all about. Okay. So what about companies with crazy companies? I'm not too sure. Companies with crazy patients, PTS. What are your thoughts on it? I'm not too sure. What you can be a little bit more specific. Sorry about that. 3D machines. Public posted price targets. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I make my own price targets, right? I make my own. And that's what the Mastering Stock Market teaches, is how to make your own price targets from an educational perspective, of course, right? But yeah, I mean, I don't really look at those. Maybe you can buy Peter a better microphone as a peace offering. Yeah, from all the swing trades we've been doing. I know, right? Just to apologize, but here you go, Peter. Here's a nice microphone. He'll probably tell me to go shove it up my, you know what? All right, guys. Love you guys a lot. I'll see you on the next one. And hopefully one day, man, we'll have those kebabs, man. Those nice freaking kebabs. One of these days.